here, and it is time for a special Android trademark all international introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, guten Abend, good evening, buonasera, buenas noches, gute Abend, buona notte, good kveld, good afternoon, good kveld, dobre večer, dobre večer, and yo estet kivanok. Grüezi wohl, grüß Gott, salam alaikum, shalom, xin chao, ni hao, konnichiwa, annyeong. I am Special Andre. This is game number 3. This is not the final decision just yet, because it is a best of 5 here in this series. Tarson against Nerchio, and awesome, right? I now activated the overlay of the Blizzard one. Now we can see the supplies here at Tarson at Nerchio, but actually it's the wrong one. So Tarson is not the Zerg player, Nerchio is not the Terran player, so let me just deactivate this once again. Anyway, so we have Tarson against Nerchio. Nerchio was winning game number 1, Tarson was able to win game number 2, and we are here on my most favorite map of all time. It is Tarson, and spawning is the yellow Terran on the top left. We see Nerchio spawning here as the red Zerg on the bottom left, and this is actually the wrong map, because this is the old version without the rocks and only with the small maps, the small second expansion here with the 5 mineral patches and only 1 Vespine geyser. I explicitly told everybody to add the new letter edition map. I got confirmation, but whoever opened the lobby was not paying attention, but looks like nobody is complaining, so I will start complaining, but only if the game is over, because I do not want to have any discussions now. So let's see where this is going. Of course, this might have an impact in the later game, because having a strong second expansion is of course a good thing, and only having a Medicore good expansion here. So Nerchio, he's doing a really good job at scouting for possible mecha rexes by Tarson. So he just saw 1 barracks, he just wanted to check if there's a possible second barracks. So now he did not see any possible second barracks. His hatchery just finished, his pool just finished as well. So hatchery first, this is double queen coming up right away. Meanwhile, at the same time, yeah, Tarson once again here going for the Reaper. So with this Reaper, he will be able to scout a little bit more, then rearranging this barracks to go for some sort of beginning of a wall off. Now Nerchio is able to use this drone to attack the SCV. The SCV actually needs to watch out and needs to be pulled back, because it is down to 5 HP, and now he needs to run, but with the Reaper being there, of course the drone will go down and Tarson can continue with the production. But the drone did spot everything it needed to spot, and is he even going for a gas seal? No, he's not, but Tarson here with this SCV there was standing next to the Vespine geyser, so he was ready to build a refinery just in case if this drone wanted to go for a gas. Just a very nice reaction timing here coming up by Tarson. So on the other hand, Nerchio going for the circling speed. It is nearly halfway done. Just yeah, we see more lava popping off. And how long does Nerchio take to reapply the lava? 1 second, not more. And this is the good player is about. Always inject your lava as soon as possible. There are actually a lot of different ways to do this. Some people have their queen's hotkeyed 1 at 1, some people only having the hatcheries hotkeyed, and some people just saving the screen locations to go for the lava inject. Nowadays I have all my queens in 1 control group, and I will inject lava via the mini-map, which is in my personal opinion the fastest way to do this. And of course a Zerg player is a little bit more, the Zerg race is a little bit more APM demanding than the Protoss or the Terran races, and that's why having an easy way to constantly inject the lava is a really important thing to have, because if you can focus on injecting the lava at the perfect timing and still micro and macro the remaining stuff, You're also already in a good position because a lot of people say in the lower leagues, all you need to do is to macro and A move. Those guys are most likely right. As I was getting my new account, I was able to play some Zerg placement matches against low-level players, and all I did was macro, just inject lava, inject lava, inject lava, A move, because personally I wanted to see if this actually true is what the people say. Sometimes there are rumors, yeah, you just need to forget to go to the Masters League, which is complete bullcrap. Of course, if you're an awesome, super awesome foregater, you probably can do this, but and there are matchups which a foregating all the time might not be the best thing, especially on some maps. So I want to see if you can just win against lower level players by just purely focusing on macro, just build units and A move. I was not microing my Zerglings, not microing my Roaches, so I was basically going all Zerglings or Roaches against Zerg, all Zerglings against Protoss, and all Roaches against Terran, and just A-moving it via the minimap, and was successful. So it looks like Tarson wanted to move in here once again with the Blue Flame Hellions, and he really likes his Blue Flame Hellions, not only one or two, but quite a lot actually. The follow-up play once again will be the Thors. Here we have two Thors in production. Is he want to go for some elevating drop? And yes, he does. Nerchio having some overlords here, but he's not having the overlords everywhere. So let's see. No, he does not know about this Hellion. So when is he going to drop his Hellions? Here he is. Meanwhile, at the same time, a couple of Hellions were taken out by Nerchio, who's got quite a lot of Roaches out. And this is some sort of Roach all-in? Most likely not, because there are actually quite a lot of drones out there, but now he's busy to defend this attack, but this is just too many Roaches for Tarson to handle, and those Roaches just rip apart everything else. Where are the Thors? Here are the Thors, and now the Thors are taking out, the Roaches are taking out Thor number 1, but the Thor number 2 is still out, and Nerchio needs to go for a nice round here on the Thors, but is he able to repair all this Thors in time? It just depends on the Thor, but looks like the Thor is going to die. I mean, those two Thors did some damage, but still 9 Roaches left, and those 9 Roaches are too much to handle for him, and Nerchio just streaming in with more and more Roaches, and the timing was just a little bit off, like Nerchio's connection might be nowadays, but just imagine those two Thors being out like 10 seconds earlier. He would have 2 Thors in addition to the bunkers, but who is not. So the timing by Nerchio was absolutely off the hook. I mean, the Blue Flame Hellions here in the natural did some damage, but it by far was not enough. Nerchio just got a certain amount of drones out. I mean, he's at 36 drones, even though he lost a couple of drones to the Blue Flame Hellions, and then he just went for the pure Roach, and he attacked, and he won. And remember, 10 seconds before the Thors were out, and this is how good of a timing Nerchio was having. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. I mean, Tarson went for the same, but like 3 games in a row, so maybe he now knew about the Thors. So that's why he decided, okay, last time at the, let's just say, 11-minute mark, the Thors were out, so I will just attack at the 10-minute mark and see what happens. So Tarson losing game number 3, Nerchio being up to 1, and Tarson decided to play on Zelnaga Caverns next.